Hi there. Let's say, well, my name is Ese Atori. I was born Queens, New York, raised Nigeria, and I'm back in Brooklyn. But I'm just telling you that so you know and you don't get confused and worried about my accent, because I spent a really long time in Africa. Well, I've always seen myself as a minister. I sing, I counsel, speak to people. And I remember some lives, some teenage lives that changed. And it's 12 right now, like even past 12, like to 1 now, and the ninth. But I just say things as they come, like more like an inspiration, a revelation, vision. I always look at things in both sides, and from both angles of life. And there are only two angles in life. You got a positive and negative angle. So I look at things in a positive way, and that's how I live my life. You really don't want the Bible to tell you, or you really don't have to read the Bible to know that killing your neighbor is something bad, because you could just imagine if someone else kills your mother, or someone else kills your brother, or even someone trying to kill you, like you just have that feeling. Like, think about it. Is it a good thing? No. So even I don't even want to care to know what religion you are. Like, you don't go to church, you're not a Christian, you're a Muslim, or maybe just like kind of I just want to go to church because people go to church. But just think about it. Without reading the Bible, don't you know that helping people is helping yourself? Because actually, when you help people, you're really helping yourself, because they're always going to look back to you when you are in need. Some simple, like, can I say common sense? But no, it's not common sense. It's actually principles. There's some principles in life. If you have money and you keep your money to yourself, and people are like, does that guy even have money? They don't even know if you're rich, you're poor. You just rich, you have your money, and you just live in life without caring about people around you. You drive your car out of your compound and see people laying on the floor, no home, no food, and you just drive past them and like you don't care. Trust me, when you don't have the car, you don't have the house, the buildings, you lose your job. Like, when life turns around for you, trust me, there's no one that you can even turn to. Because seriously, when you had the money before, you think you're like, I have the money, nothing is gonna happen. I will never lose my job because I'm the most hardworking person in my workplace and all that. Nah, come on, think, just think. Like, so, certain times in my life, I just have to like sit down and think about these things. And the reason why I read the Bible is to get some examples from the Bible. Like, the Bible is more like a story, some life stories you have to learn from. So sometimes when I read the Bible and see people that really suffered in the Bible, and all of a sudden, their life just turned around. And then I know people in the Bible too that had a lot of money, and in one day their life turned around. So when I see that in the Bible, because the Bible is real, I know it's real, and I hope and I believe you know it's real. So when I see those things in the Bible, I'm like, uh, it got that gotta be true. That's some true life story you gotta learn from. That at any point in your life, things can turn around for you. I'll be talking about the teenage life, because I'm in the last age of my last teenage, 19. But I know even if I'm 20, I'm still gonna be talking about teenage because I've been through teenage. I knows what it's like to like live without a girlfriend. I knows what it's like to like live without sex, live without parties. Actually sit back and think. Party. What is the positive outcome of party? What do you really get from party? I'm not against party. You should celebrate people. But the worst and the bad part of partying is that they take it as the number one priority. Even most people take party more serious than education. More like people that take education more serious than God. Have you ever sat down and think, where did I come from? Like, how did human beings begin? Like, how did the life begin? How did we breathe this air? I bet you scientists have a lot of things to say. They're going to tell you a lot of things that will even convince you. That how about you sit down with somebody and talk about God, and you know, and like think with the person from the godly perspective. I really know what the person is talking about, and I try to figure out if it's really true that there's a God you observe. I'm gonna come to Jesus. Everyone or most people believe there is God, but not everyone believes there's Jesus. And Jesus is the one you have to believe in. So if you don't believe in Jesus, there's no way you can access God. So you can tell me you believe in God. There's no way you can tell me you believe in God when you don't believe in Jesus. But I'm not gonna go that deep into religion today and into Christianity and Muslim and or the religion that is still coming up till tomorrow. So yeah, I just wanna like go into some things and make us think as other people and think in general how life is and really look at things in a positive way. And I always know, and I've always said this from childhood, that everyone has two sides, and they got a good side and a bad side, and that's how the life is too. This world has a good side and bad side, but all that matters is the decision you make to live the positive life. The people that live the bad life, that kill people, that find pleasure in killing people, stealing, raping, murdering, and many more things. That's a decision. They made the decision. And some of them make that decision because they didn't have anyone to tell them that what you're doing is wrong. And that decision you're about to make is not going to have any positive outcome. You're not going to have anything good from it. But most of the people, they know what they're doing. They know the decision they're about to make is the wrong decision. And in most cases, they have someone to tell them that that decision you're making is wrong. That is, they're going to tell you, that's the best decision because they have their own kind of pleasure from it. I'm living a positive life because that's what I've decided to do. I think living a positive life is something that has really helped me. I could just imagine someone come up to me and slap me for no reason, or maybe because it was raining and maybe I splashed water on the person, or maybe like it wasn't raining, maybe playing basketball and you hit someone and the person just come up to you, boom, slap you, and you just walk off, like you just walk away like nothing happened. Just imagine how that person will feel. compared to what everyone else would do, like most of us we do. Like they slap you, slap pop, and you slap back, they start fighting. And trust me, to live a positive life takes a lot of sacrifice. Because then you see you feel like seriously, when you live a positive life, you never think people hate you because you know you don't hate people and you never want to hate people. You just want to love, cherish, take care of people, care for them, and show that you care and try to be of assistance when you can, and even try to be when you can't. Well, life is all about decision, and you make the right decision. Because I've made the right decision. I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. And it's working good for me. Positive lifestyle. Be positive minded all the time. Everything you think, like, have you ever imagined just sitting down and thinking about how to help people? I have problems. But we shouldn't be concerned about our problems because solving a problem might be by helping someone else solve their problems. That's something we don't sit down to imagine because it's more like unusual. Like, how am I going to help that person to help myself? Like, you have a debt of 2,000 and you see someone in need of $200, and you're like, how will I give someone $200 when I have $2,000 to pay, $2,000 of bill or debt to pay? But that might be your way out. Maybe the $200 you're gonna give that person and make a huge difference in your life. You'll be able to pay that $2,000 and even have some extra money for yourself and to thank God and to do other things, make some investment and make life better, and also help more people. You really got to try this positive lifestyle and share with people how it worked for you because we really got to help ourselves. This world is messed up. The world is upside down. We really can't turn it downside up because then the world will be going round and round. Excuse me. Yeah, so we really can't change this world, like really change it, because everything that's happening was destined to happen, and it's happening because we let it happen, and we still have the power to control the future. So let's make this world a better place and live a positive lifestyle. God bless you, and you're gonna hear from me soon again. Stay blessed.